What is Patreon? Patreon. Okay, so do a video. What's up, guys? It's Jeremy with JeramieLu Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It is Sunday. It's getting a little bit harder to film these videos during wedding season, but I'm trying to keep up with it, at least trying to upload on a consistent basis. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. An incredible debate came about last week on Patreon. And if you guys didn't know, a lot of models now are taking some of the images that photographers are shooting and they are making money off of them, which isn't a huge deal, but apparently a lot of photographers are completely baffled about this. They have no idea and they want to know how to protect themselves. So instead of getting into a debate on why we shouldn't or shouldn't be doing this, because there's different ways on it, let's talk about what Patreon is, what happens to the images, and how to protect yourself as a photographer. And models, you can actually use this too, because the more knowledge you have, the better. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if this video helps you out in any way, give it a thumbs up. But I would love to hear your comments on this as well, because it sparked a huge debate on Facebook, and I think that we could have a great debate on this channel as well about it. So if you guys don't know what Patreon is Patreon is a site for artists. Basically, you guys can offer rewards to people. So photographers can do this. I don't have one, and models can do this, of course, where you can offer images or swag or something at a percentage for subscription or one-time purchases. So basically, if you follow a attractive model that you like, she maybe have some really cool stuff on there of her like semi-nude. Usually it's nudity. I don't know if that's all it is, but that's all I see about it. And you can purchase maybe some full nude photos for an X amount, or if you subscribe, you can get these nude photos. That's kind of what Patreon is. The issue in itself is, and I'm on Patreon here, so their website, so you guys are more than welcome to check this baby out. But the issue is now photographers are going on there and asking the question of, hey, I noticed that I did a trade shoot for somebody for free, but now they're using these photos to make money off of them. Is that right? Is that legal? Are we allowed to do that? And the questioning actually has me concerned a lot, because a lot of photographers are asking us if it's legal. And my thing is what does it say in your contract? And of course, what do a lot of photographers say? What contract? I don't have a contract. And that's the biggest thing we have to talk about today, guys. So a trade shoot, time for time. When I do a trade shoot with somebody, I don't make any money off of that image at all. I use it for social media, I use it for website building, I use it for just normal things, but I don't sell the images to any third parties. I don't have a Patreon page myself. There's no subscription on that. Would I allow a model to do that without my knowledge? Absolutely not. They are taking my images that are copyrighted by me, and they're getting monetary gain off of it, and I'm not seeing anything from it. With a couple exceptions, if I can talk to a model about this beforehand and actually work this out in a contract, I'm happy to do so. If we can talk about a percentage, I'm happy to do so. But that's not really what this video is about. This video is about how to help you guys with this before it becomes a problem. So here's where we're at right now, guys. If you guys are shooting a model for trade, you need to make sure that you understand where these images are going, where they're going to put these images. You need to ask them these questions, and you need to make sure that everybody's okay with this before the shoot. Not after the shoot, not during the shoot. This is huge, guys. It can even be in a contract laid out. So you can tell a model, hey, you can use this shoot for social media, Facebook, Instagram. You can post wherever, but you can't make money from it. The model goes, hey, but I have this Patreon site that I want. All right, cool. Well, I can sell you the images for X amount of dollars so you can make as much money as you want, or I can take a percentage off of it. I'll be honest, a lot of the people that I shoot don't have a percentage of anything. If I wanted to take 10% of the photos, I might make $1 in a year. So it's not about the money, but it's about that copyright sense. Also, I don't know where these images are going once they're being sold. That's actually the scariest part for me as a photographer and you as a photographer. If Joe is buying these images from my model for $10 for the image, what can he do with it? What is the model telling him he could do with it? Can he go make t-shirts? Can he go sell this to another magazine for more money? That's the biggest issue. So what I want you guys to do is ask the question, where are these images going, and put it in the contract. This is going to alleviate so much stress, your future friendships with these models, these clients that you're building, and also you don't feel like you're being used. Models, I know that, so I'm a photographer, and so I'm talking on a photographer basis. I understand you guys as well. I understand that, hey, my time was put into this. I want to be able to have the rights to these photos. I want to be able to do whatever I want with these photos. Although you are correct, that's not the law. And we're not being dicks about it. We just want to know where it goes. So before you do a shoot, I highly recommend conversing with your photographer and saying, hey, I want to be able to use this patron site. How can I do it? Some photographers might say, I don't even care, whatever, use it. Maybe credit me, throw a credit on there, cool. Some are like, you know what, instead of, we can do the trade shoot, but anything you want to use on patron site, maybe just pay me $5 a digital, and then you can do whatever you want with it. Some might want a percentage, or you can offer it. If you guys are going on patrons as models to build these, to sell these images, you're doing it as a business. So start treating it like a business. Start being professional about it. Start being real, open, contract-based, and working your business as your business. Don't just be an Instagram model that throws shit up there and hopes people get to it. If you want to do it, pursue it, do it, but do it legitimately so that if you do blow up in 20 years, 15 years, 10 years from now, you don't have a photographer coming after you saying, hey, you're using the image I shot you when you first started, and I know that you're using that to make money and you built your brand. I'm going to sue you for it all. It's a business, make it a business. What do you guys think? I want to know. Photographers, if you're shooting these models and they show up on the site and they didn't ask you about it, are you mad? What do you expect from them? Models, did you even know that you couldn't just do this? Are you doing this without asking your photographers? Luckily, my clientele, the people that I've shot, we've had these discussions because I force that discussion on them before we shoot, and it's all turned out amazingly well and easy for me. I'm not suing any of my models. My models aren't suing me, and I have a great relationship with them. I want to know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Comment below. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.